What is going on, guys? I am the FT Guru, bringing to you guys another episode of my DFS NBA podcast. We have a medium to small slate tonight, only 5 games on our docket, and we've had a couple of big injury news that have happened throughout the day, so we're going to be able to take advantage of that. There's going to be a lot of value plays out there. Make sure you head on over to my Twitter. I have my $50 PayPal giveaway ending tonight. You just got to retweet that. It's right here. I'll be doing that later tonight, probably after the NBA and NHL slates lock in. But I'll be picking one random retweeter to win $50. So do that if you haven't yet. NHL starts back up tonight, the second half of the season. I have discounted the season prices on my website, so give that a look as well. So for point guard tonight, obvious spend down spot here. 2 plays you should just lock in at cash games are Trey Burke at 4,500 and Terry Rozier at 4,500. These 2 guys are such easy plays tonight. You really don't need to go anywhere else. Not even in GPPs, really. I think you should have both of these guys locked in no matter what. You have no Kyrie Irving for the Celtics. That is recent news. Terry Rozier will slide right into that starting point guard spot, and he'll see a lot more usage. Easy play tonight at home against the Brooklyn Nets. And then you have Trey Burke. Frank Nita Kalina, I don't even know how to say his weird-ass name. He's out, and then you obviously have Emmanuel Mudiay out as well for the Knicks. So Burke is the lone point guard there. Him and Rozier have way too much usage. They're going to be playing a lot of minutes tonight, so lock those 2 guys in. It's really the easiest position of the night by far. Shooting guard, Russell's not a bad play. Dinwiddie is out. Russell makes for a pretty good GPP play. He torched the Celtics last time he played them. Don't mind him as a nice upside guy. I don't know if he's consistent enough to consider in cash. Cash guy, I love Lou Will tonight. He's been absolutely on fire. 7,100 is still a pretty fair price. This Atlanta at Clippers game is the fastest paced game tonight by far. It's got the highest total. It's the late game. It's always good to have some players hanging around into the late game that can boost you up into tournaments. Lou Will makes for an awesome play tonight. This game should stay pretty close. 35 fantasy points is the mark that we need out of him tonight, and he should have no issue doing it against the Hawks. He's done that in the last 3 games. His minutes have been going up as well. I do love Lou Will tonight. Small forward, you could easily spend up. Durant, Tobias, good plays. You have no Draymond Green. That's going to up Durant's usage. He's a fine play. Warriors shouldn't blow out the Pacers in Indiana. The Pacers play pretty well at home. They're a pretty gritty team, so I don't think the Warriors do any sort of blowing out tonight. My favorite value play, though, tonight is Gary Harris. He's going to be starting. He's in the same spot as Will Barton. Jamal Murray is out for the Nuggets tonight. They're going to need some guards to take over point guard duties. I think that Will Barton and Gary Harris are going to have a lot of these duties to take over. Barton's a pretty decent play as a GPP play, but his price went up to $6,300. It's Gary Harris's price that has stayed down at $48. They're basically in the same spot tonight, so why not spend the $1,500 less on Gary Harris? I think it's a far better play, a far better value play at small forward. Gary Harris is an awesome play. Power forwards, I think Jason Tatum is in a really good spot tonight. With no Kyrie Irving, expect him to see some increased usage. He's got an awesome matchup against the Nets, and he's a really safe play. Tatum gets basically 25 or more fantasy points every single game, so you really don't have much of a risk when you're playing him. And with no Kyrie, that makes the play even safer tonight at power forward. Certainly a pretty decent play. You could also look at Marcus Morris, same position, 5,300. Another good play there. Then at center, I think you want to spend up here. You're going to have to spend up somewhere. Kevon Looney's a good value play with no Draymond Green at 4,200. But you got to spend up somewhere. And I think just you want to lock in Nikola Jokic. Yes, it's not a great matchup at Memphis. Memphis seems to have a good defense and slows the game down a bit. But Jokic has deemed himself as pretty unguardable. He just goes off. His last 3 games have been money. He had 70.6 against Philadelphia, and he had to do quite a lot of work. He's clearly the focal point of this team. If you have the extra dough, which I think you should, because a lot of other positions are good value spend downs, I think Jokic is a fine play to spend up on tonight. The way the slate has been working out, I normally wouldn't pick Jokic at 11-4 against a tough team like Memphis, but the slate seems to be going in that kind of direction. So Jokic is a decent center play. If you want to spend down on center, I really don't see why you would pick any guys other than Jokic or Kevon Looney. It's definitely 2 different ends of the spectrum here tonight, either spend down or spend up, but either way, that's where you guys should be looking. I hope this advice helps you out. That'll be today's video. Until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I am signing off.